Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another crazy, exclusive episode of Surviving Wendy Williams. Surviving Wendy Williams, guys. So not only are we surviving P. Diddy, but we are surviving Wendy Williams, and also we're surviving Jay-Z. Soon as you guys come in the building, make sure you smash that like button. Immediately. First thing I want y'all to do is smash that like button so this video can go out in the algorithm. Okay? This is crazy right now. I thought that Diddy and Wendy was cool. I thought that P. Diddy and Wendy Williams settled their beef. I don't know what brought this back up. You know, all I want to say is, for the people who try to judge Wendy Williams and say, oh, she might be high again, Wendy's back on crack, Wendy's back on crack again, don't try to bring up her alleged drug habit on this, okay? Wendy is clean now. Wendy got herself together, so y'all can't blame it on drugs. I don't want to hear that. Every time somebody come out and expose something exclusive, y'all start trying to blame their faults. Y'all try to blame people's faults. And I'm not going to say Wendy's high. That Wendy is threatening to post a video footage of Diddy and Jay-Z's love affair. I'm not going to say she doing it because of drug use. You know what I mean? Jamie Foxx said blame it on the alcohol. Y'all going to try to blame it on crack cocaine. Wendy's not high right now. Wendy, I got your back, Wendy. I'm not going to let them say Wendy Williams is somewhere high as a motherfucker, eyeballs big as hell, doing an 8-ball of cocaine, and now she threatening to put out video footage of Jay-Z and Diddy's love affair. Alleged love affair. Now, I'm going to say right now, guys, this is allegedly. And I appreciate everybody that be hitting me up on Instagram. And salute to everybody in the building, guys. It's so many comments, so many things that's coming in. Make sure you guys continue to comment, because a lot of times I can't read that shit. I told y'all I was in special education classes. I can't read that fast. I can't read that quick. You know what I mean? Like, if you ever come out with a book, I'm not the motherfucker you want to sell your book to. I'm the type of person, I gotta hear the shit. I can't read the shit, I gotta hear the shit to understand. I was one of them motherfucking kids. I can't read it in a book, but if you tell me, I'll understand. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm telling y'all is, the longest y'all commenting, I go back and I read it as I'm, you know what I mean, after the live come out. But I gotta put this breaking news out. I'm just surprised because I thought Wendy Williams and Diddy was cool. I don't know if Wendy Williams is working with the government. I don't know if she's working with the pipe. I don't know what it is, but Wendy, I'm not going to let people say Wendy's back on crack again, and this is why she's trying to do that. No, you can't just say that Wendy's high right now. You know what I mean? Because I heard that Wendy was doing good. She's in recovery. Surviving Wendy Williams. All I'm saying is this. Whatever... If she's working with the government, because remember I told y'all about these tapes. I told y'all about these tapes. It's 32 tapes. So I don't know if Wendy Williams, one of them tapes that they allegedly ran in Diddy's house, Wendy recorded the shit. I don't know. But somebody hit me up on Instagram and was like, yo, did you know Wendy Williams is threatening to release a sex tape with Jay-Z and Diddy? I'm like, what? Because I've been hearing about the love affair. But I said, and they saying that the love affair between Diddy and Jay-Z allegedly happened in 98. So this is after Tupac died. This is after the notorious B.I.G. died. Jay-Z and Diddy supposed to have went out to the movies or something, and they had the recliner chairs. They had the recliner chairs, and they snuck shit in the theaters. You know, you don't like buying that expensive ass shit that they be having in the movie theaters. This shit don't make no sense. It's too expensive. So you gotta sneak food and snacks and motherfucking candy bars and Reese cups and your own popcorn in the theaters. They said Diddy and motherfucking Jay-Z snuck food in the theater. This is what they're saying. That happened in 98. Y'all know they billionaires now. This was 98, okay? So y'all, some of y'all like, well, why would they have to sneak popcorn and chips and shit inside the theater? This happened in 98, allegedly. And they had the recliner chairs. And y'all gonna say, oh, they didn't have recliner chairs back then. Well, that's what they said. They was wooden. They wasn't leather. They was the wooden recliner chairs. And Jay-Z and Diddy accidentally started playing footsies or some shit. And then somehow they started to fall for each other. Now, this allegedly supposed to happen before Beyonce. Before, to the left, everything you own in the box to the left, in the closet, that's my stuff, yo. In the closet, that's my stuff. This was before that. So it's not like that if they do have a love affair, this is allegedly. If they're seeing each other and Diddy's rubbing his hands through Jay-Z's tight ass twisted up dreads or whatever, then that's between them. Like if they are together, I'm happy for them. I'm just letting y'all know that Wendy, I don't know why Wendy allegedly is threatening to drop the tape. It's like everything far as with P. Diddy is going down and now other people have to suffer. Wendy, if you mad at P. Diddy, why are you throwing Jay-Z under the bus? Why are you throwing Jay-Z under the bus? You know him and Beyonce is happy. Solange done swung on this motherfucker in the elevator. If you drop that sex tape, what do you think Beyonce's sister gonna do to Jay-Z? What do you think Solange is gonna do? Surviving Wendy Williams. This is crazy, Wendy. You're only thinking about yourself. Now, I'm not gonna say it's the drugs. I'm not gonna say it's the alcohol. I don't know what you mad at Diddy for. Allegedly, Diddy's supposed to have had your ex-husband at your house at his party, and this is where he cheated on you at. If you're scorned because your ex-husband was hanging around at Diddy's party and he found himself a man or something that could treat him better than you, Wendy, you need to keep that with your husband. Because I'm telling you, Wendy, I'm taking your side. I'm not going to let them say Wendy's only doing this because Wendy's high. Wendy's high. Everybody keep blaming the drugs. Wendy, you was a bad motherfucker. You was the first Tasha K. You was Tasha K before the Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? You were the celebrity gossip king. You know what I mean? Once upon a time, Wendy, I didn't like you because this was before the internet. And I really believed in the celebrities. I believed that celebrities couldn't do nothing wrong. I didn't believe shit. This before you knew about the celebrity's sexuality. You looked at the video and thought, damn, he get all the bitches. Then come to find out, he get all the niggas. You know what I mean? So this is way before that, Wendy. And I used to be mad for you exposing them. But I thought you and Diddy was cool. So I don't know if you are working with the federal government or why you want to put this tape out. Because some people don't believe that Jay-Z and motherfucking Diddy allegedly had a love affair. You know what I'm saying? Even me, I've seen 50 Cent put out the sex tape. Did y'all see the proof that 50 Cent put out? With Jay-Z, with Diddy literally, sexually assaulting Jay-Z on stage? That was sexual assault. But I can't call it sexual assault because Jay-Z never stopped him. Diddy was slapping his ass on stage at a concert. So it does look like they might have been seeing each other. You know what I mean? Like if I let somebody just slap me on the ass, then that means that, come on, we must got some shit going on backstage. You know what I'm saying? So 50 Cent did put out a very gruesome and graphic like sex tape right on stage. Because to me, I call it a sex tape. If you smacking a man's ass, even on a basketball court, I don't give a fuck. If we playing basketball and I make a shot, don't run up and slap my ass. Give me 5. Give me 5. But don't slap me on the ass talking about good game. Because that's a love. What is that, sweetheart? Like if a person slap you on the ass, I feel like that's like you making a sexual gesture. You making a pass at me. Like you trying to let me know you trying to get into my backyard. You're trying to get in my tasty cakes. Surviving Wendy Williams and surviving P. Diddy. Listen, but y'all can't say, like I said, I'm going to keep saying to y'all, you can't say Wendy's high. Because I hate that when people try to blame your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Wendy Williams is doing the best she can. Wendy Williams is doing the best she can, and she's going to make a comeback. I do not think she's somewhere sitting around with an 8-ball of cocaine, snorting the fuck out the powder and saying, you know what? I just want to destroy Diddy. I want to destroy Diddy, so I'm putting out an alleged sex tape. Because Wendy Williams, from what I heard, they saying Wendy was there. Wendy, if you were at the alleged fucking freak off with Jay-Z and Diddy, allegedly, if you were there and you were recording, what the fuck was you doing? Wendy! Surviving Wendy Williams. I just want to know what you was doing, Wendy. If you allegedly have the tape, what were you doing at the time when the sex off was going on? That's what I'm saying. And if this really happened, like I told y'all, it's allegedly. If this really happened, I can understand. You know, when people go through depression, they start to do weird shit. Like Jay-Z's a billionaire, but look at his hairstyle. Look at Jay-Z's hairstyle. Does that look like a goddamn billionaire? Surviving Jay-Z. Because I can't stand Jay-Z's hairstyle. Like, I love his music. I love what he done for the culture. But I can't stand his hair. I don't understand Beyonce. Why do you let that motherfucker with the hair? He already looked like he should be on a pack of a Camel cigarette. Camel. He already looked like a camel. And that hair is awful, Jay-Z. I'm sorry. You've done a lot for the culture. Love you to death. But your hair, I can't fucking stand it. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, man, back to what I was saying. 50 Cent, I don't know if 50 Cent is working with Wendy. Because 50 Cent did put out that love affair. At that concert, to me, I feel like that was an affair. They had an affair right in front of us, guys. We got 250 people in the building, guys. Smash that like button. Because we are surviving Wendy goddamn Williams. Y'all gotta smash that like button. There's 300 people in the building and 73 likes. Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'all's goddamn selves. We all should be ashamed of ourselves. We gotta get them likes up so this shit can go over to Wendy. Because if Wendy, like I said, I don't know what happened between you and Diddy for you to want to do this. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I know what 50 Cent was doing. When 50 Cent was trolling Diddy, he still was trying to show us that Jay-Z and Diddy got some kind of inappropriate shit going on. I'm not saying that y'all had an affair. Okay, Jay-Z? I can't picture that shit. You know what I mean? You the motherfucker who created Big Pen, spinning cheese. Check them out now. You know what I mean? You know I love them, fuck them, love them, leave them, but I don't fucking feed them. Take them out the hood, keep them looking good, but I don't need them. First time they fuss, I'm breezing. Talk about what's the reason. I've been pimping up since the word, bitch. Better trust and believe them. And the cut where I keep them. So I'm thinking about that, Jay-Z. But nobody knows people's personal lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I told y'all, I don't care about people's sexualities. You know what I mean? I love everybody. Everybody money is green and we all bleed the same color. So if Jay-Z is seeing and Diddy seeing each other and they love each other, I support them. But it's just the betrayal that you would cheat on Beyonce with fucking P. Diddy. That doesn't make no sense. How do you go from Beyonce to goddamn P. Diddy? Surviving P. Diddy. And P. Diddy, you always allegedly taking somebody's man. That shit is not cool. All in the videos, dancing. You always all in the videos. You know, allegedly, you and Will Smith had an affair. Allegedly, you and Usher had an affair. You groomed him. You groomed Justin Bieber. All of these affairs, Diddy, and these men have women. You know what I'm saying? You always want what you can't have, Diddy. And it's not right. But if you and Jay-Z gonna be together, I'll support y'all. But what about Beyonce? You know what I'm saying? What about Beyonce? They running around talking about Beyonce look like Michael Jackson now. Rest in peace to Michael Jackson, the iconic King Michael Jackson. But people trying to say that Beyonce is looking like Michael Jackson, like when he had the skin thing going on. They saying that Beyonce changed her complexion. And Beyonce said she didn't do that. Her mom came out and snapped out. Imagine how Beyonce feels. So this would be a messed up time, Wendy, if you put out this sex tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really got it, Wendy, I'm just telling you right now, don't even do that. Diddy already has enough going on. Jay-Z and Beyonce has a wonderful family. They be drunk in love. They be drunk in love. Baby, tonight, whoa! think they gonna be? They be drunk in love, and then they gonna be drunk fighting like a motherfucker if you put that tape out. Wendy, you can't just be thinking about yourself. Now I'm gonna let people know, y'all can't try to say that Wendy's high and she's back on crack again. I'm not gonna let y'all talk about Wendy Williams. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. She's an icon. She done told on so many people, and she done exposed so many people once upon a time before she got exposed herself. Y'all still gotta give it up to Wendy Williams for exposing so many people before she finally got her ass exposed. You know what I'm saying? We all get exposed at some point, guys, for some shit. Right now, Diddy is getting exposed for all of his alleged sick acts. Sex acts, alleged sexual assault acts, all kinds of shit. You got boys coming out. Like, Diddy's just under a lot of pressure right now, Wendy, and I don't know why you mad at him for it. I really don't, because I thought y'all two made up. So I don't know if you trying to make money off this tape, you know, or what it is, but yes, Wendy Williams allegedly supposed to be putting out this sex tape. And I don't want to see it because these are two men. I don't want to see Jay-Z and P. Diddy getting it on, but I literally thought that Wendy and Diddy was cool. Because Wendy used to threaten to expose Diddy once upon a time. So like I said, I don't know if she working with the feds. It's just a lot going on with Diddy. But if y'all see right here, it tells you that Wendy was trying to expose him before. I just don't know why she would do it now, like at a time like this, and then mess up a happy home while Jay-Z and Beyonce somewhere drunk in love on a beach, baby, tonight. Like, I just think it's selfish if you're doing that, Wendy.
You know, what's worse, you know, hip-hop wearing skirts or hip-hop being closeted and having a plethora of kids to prove manhood that, you know, and denial of something that you shouldn't have to deny, which is your sexuality.
Wendy Williams may be down and out for now, but some years back, even before the days of TMZ, Wendy was the most reliable celebrity gossip monger, keeping the world...
See, look, Wendy, we understand. You used to be the celebrity gossip king. You know what I mean? And they saying that Wendy was down and out. Like, she down and out right now. So, like I said, I don't know if it's one of them misery love company things that you would allegedly threaten to put out a tape. I don't know if you making it up, but trust and believe me, I'm going to react to it. I'm going to get some comedy out of this shit, but I don't want to see Beyonce get hurt. I don't want to see a family get broken up because Diddy allegedly broken up a lot of families. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if Beyonce know about the alleged love affair. Who fucking knows? Surviving Wendy Williams and surviving P. Diddy, that industry is so cricket. It's so cricket. It's like a ghetto phone. It's like the ghetto phone company. Y'all know the cricket company? You know, and y'all probably just know I got a lot of Boost Mobiles in the building. Where all the Boost Mobile motherfuckers at? where all the straight talk motherfuckers in the building? But no, anyway, like, I don't know why Wendy's allegedly threatening to put this out. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's false. I don't want to see the tape. You see how big Jay-Z's lips is? Imagine him allegedly making Diddy pecker disappear. Imagine Jay-Z's lips making Diddy's pecker disappear. I can't picture that. Surviving P. Diddy. It's just disgusting. Just thinking about how gruesome and graphic that sex tape would be. How gruesome and disgusting that sex tape would be. We got over 300 people in the building, guys. Can y'all smash that like button? Wendy Williams is not high. I don't want y'all to try to take advantage of Wendy Williams and saying that she's somewhere high on crack. This is why she's making that threat. Wendy's got clean. She's got clean. She's on Suboxone. Wendy Williams is on Suboxone. You know what I'm saying? You know Suboxone helps people wean off of heroin. You know what I'm saying? It helps you wean off of drugs. So stop trying to say Wendy Williams is on that shit. Because she's not. She's on Suboxone. You know, but I think she's doing this with a sober mind. She's doing this with a sober mind. But I'm going to let y'all hear this. This is just crazy, man. Surviving Wendy Williams.
So what's worse, you know, hip-hop wearing skirts or hip-hop being closeted and having a plethora of kids to prove manhood that, you know, and denial of something that you shouldn't have to deny, which is your sexuality.
Wendy Williams may be down and out for now, but some years back, even before the days of TMZ, Wendy was the most reliable celebrity gossip monger, keeping the world abreast with everything happening in and around the sphere of some of the biggest names in Hollywood. One of her victims happened to be Sean Combs, popularly known as Diddy.
Now y'all hear that, right? Diddy was Wendy's first, like Wendy Williams came out and said Diddy was, bi-curious back in the day. Wendy came out and said that Diddy was bi-curious, surviving P. Diddy. And Diddy, you can't be mad about that. She said bi-curious. This means that you went both directions. You know what I mean? You was just curious. You was bi-curious. She didn't say you were all the way. You know what I'm saying? She said you were bi-curious. But this is what Wendy was saying back in the day. That's why I don't know what upset her, what triggered her, I don't know if she went back to, meeting up with her dealer. I don't know. But y'all can help me figure this out. She's threatening allegedly to put this tape out between Jay-Z and I know 50 Cent put the tape out. If y'all see the tape where Diddy was like literally sexually assaulting Jay-Z at the concert. I mean, they was trying to pass Diddy the mic. He said, no, I don't want the mic. Give me Jay-Z's ass. So he was holding Jay-Z's ass, rapping to his butt cheeks. While they had a concert, everybody else got the mics. Diddy in the back of Jay-Z rapping on his ass, on his butt cheek like it was the mic. Like, here, say it. You can hate me now. All kinds of shit. Just rapping to Jay-Z's butt cheeks the whole time at the concert. It was very gruesome and graphic. But this is when Wendy was first coming for Diddy. That's why I don't know what Diddy did right now, but Wendy's back on his bumper.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you.
Mm-hmm. Look.
But this is a full...
Hold up. What you in there screaming for? Sweetheart, what are you screaming for?
No, I got popped in the face by the stupid grease.
Oh, you surviving the cooking oil?
Yeah.
You had that motherfucker so high, shit that over there popping her in the face. P. Diddy probably made that cooking oil get that hot to pop you in the face. P. Diddy probably did that. Surviving cooking oil. But listen, she was coming for Diddy a long time ago, guys. This is crazy, man. Let's pray for Wendy, man. Wendy, I got your back. I don't care if they try to say you high or something. That's why you doing this. But I just need to know, you got to think about other people you may hurt. You may hurt Beyonce if this comes out. If you really do got a sex tape, this really may break up the family. And Jay-Z going to have to go to the left, everything he owns in the box to the left. That's just not cool.
Sean Combs, popularly known as Diddy.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you. Mm-hmm. But this is a full circle moment. Everybody get into adult conversation.
Back then, some thought Wendy had a vendetta against Diddy. But with the recent developments, it is clear that she knew what she was saying. And Wendy has been vindicated. Apparently, all the gay rumors and Diddy paying off people to keep quiet about his maneuvers are nothing short of the truth. Back in the day, when Wendy Williams started a rumor about Diddy, he didn't take too kindly to it. According to some stories, he was ready to retaliate with violence against her before they eventually buried the hatchet in their long simmering feud.
Oh, okay. That's right. Allegedly, y'all hearing this, Diddy was supposed to have put a hit out on Wendy. Put a hit out on her wig. Put a hit out on her wig. You know what I'm saying? From her coming out saying something about his sexuality back then. You know what I'm saying? Like threaten her with violence or whatever. That's what Wendy Williams said the first time. If Diddy's supposed to allegedly threaten you with violence, why would you come out with this shit, Wendy? Why in the fuck would you come out with it now? Well, I can get it. The feds is watching Diddy right now. So ain't nobody afraid of Diddy no more. Ain't nobody afraid of you right now, motherfucker. You better be fresh as hell cause some feds watching. I'm be fresh as hell cause some feds watching. Everybody's speaking out against Diddy now because we know the cops is on our side. We know the feds is on our side. I do too. You try to come for me, Diddy, and get us. You know you can't get my stamps turned off no more. Actually, I called the welfare office just to see if you've been having people call down there. I don't get stamps no more. But they let me know you've been calling the welfare office, playing on their phone, trying to see if I got back on food stamps, just so you can cut them off. But no, sir, I'm not over there. I survived P. Diddy. So you can stop playing on the welfare office phone, because I told them it was you calling down there, talking about you want an application and you need them to send you an application out. No, you got to go to that welfare office. You got to sign it right there. You got to fill it out. But yeah, so Diddy was mad at Wendy before because Wendy was coming out exposing shit on him back then. So right now, I just don't know what Diddy did that pissed her off. But it's kind of crazy. There's 400 people in the building, guys. Smash that like button. We are surviving Wendy Williams. We are surviving Diddy as usual. We are surviving Jay-Z because I don't know what's true. I don't know what's false. I don't know if she's high. I don't know if she's keeping it real. I don't know. We are surviving P. Diddy. Surviving P. Diddy.
Aims in Hollywood. One of her victims happened to be Sean Combs, popularly known as Diddy.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you. But this is a full circle moment. Everybody get into adult conversation.
Back then, some thought Wendy had a vendetta against Diddy. But with the recent developments, it is clear that she knew what she was saying, and Wendy has been vindicated. Apparently, all the gay rumors and Diddy paying off people to keep quiet about his maneuvers are nothing short of the truth. Back in the day, when Wendy Williams started a rumor about Diddy, he didn't take too kindly to it. According to some stories, he was ready to retaliate with violence against her before they eventually buried the hatchet in their long simmering feud. So, what did Williams say about Diddy, leading to their beef? And how did they decide to let bygones be bygones? When Wendy was a radio personality in 19...
That's what I don't understand. They just said, how did Wendy and Diddy become bygones, let bygones be bygones? That's why Wendy, my only thing, right? You know, like I'm a very silly person, so I react to things silly. If you allegedly threatening to put out a sex tape with Jay-Z and 50 Cent, Jay-Z and motherfucking Diddy, I want to know what happened. Why would you be doing that right now? Y'all had supposed to bury the hatchet. You said you exposed Diddy for his sexual shit in the parties and all that back in the day. You brought Diddy on your show. Y'all supposed to be cool. Wendy, I'm just asking you. If you are out there, Wendy, I'm asking you. Surviving P. Diddy. I'm asking you, Wendy, because I'm trying to defend you. Because I know everybody is going to bring up your drug problem. They're going to say Wendy is in somebody's bathroom at a club doing lines. Because that's where they do the lines at, in the bathroom. She in there potting her motherfucking nose. You know what I mean? Then she going to come out, jumping on the bar stools. Then, Wendy, you're not even getting high. Right now, you're in a road to recovery. So I know you're not doing this out of crack. You're not doing this out of cocaine. You're not doing this out of, dope. None of that. You're on Suboxone. I know. You know what I mean? So you're doing good. Suboxone helps you wean off of drugs. So I'm not going to let people try to say, oh, Wendy high. No. I just don't know what Diddy did to you recently to make you want to put this tape out there. You got to think about Beyonce. You got to think about what you may do to Jay-Z. They already implicating Jay-Z in a whole lot of shit. You see, Russell Simmons took the fuck off and then brought his ass back trying to defend Diddy. You know, he brought the camera motherfuckers over there because he know they can't deport him. He in one of them countries where you can't, all that motherfucker do is just sit there with candles lit, with his legs crossed, Indian style, talking about, yes, I had sex with about 4 million female. You know, I survived herpes. I survived herpes, but I've never taken any vagina. I've never taken any vagina, but I survived herpes. Russell is bragging about how many women he slept with and how many STDs he survived. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure he's telling you, Diddy, you should have been left. You should have ran. Surviving P. Diddy. Now it's too late, Diddy. Now the feds is on your ass, dude. And now you got Wendy Williams. You know what I'm talking about? The Tasha K before the Tasha K. She's threatening, allegedly, to put out a tape. I don't know how true this is or not. All I know is that Wendy was supposed to be cool with you, Diddy. Y'all supposed to have been cool. But I don't know if she's still mad at you from allegedly her ex-husband going to your parties, finding a good man, and leaving her. You know what I'm saying? That's why she had that emotional breakdown. You know, that whole, that emotional crackdown. This is what made her start getting high and shit. Because of that husband she had. So I don't know, Diddy. You know what I mean? I don't know Wendy. But I'm just saying, we are surviving P. Diddy and we're surviving Wendy Williams. You know, all I know is that 50 Cent did put out the love affair that Jay-Z and Diddy did have on stage. You know what I mean? I did see that love affair with my own 2 eyes. Smash that like button, guys. We got over 400 people. We got to make the likes make sense so YouTube know that y'all in the building.
98, she suggested Diddy might be gay. Once news got to him, he supposedly...
Oh, hold on. I'm not going to cut it off again. I'm sorry. Y'all always say, the nigga to let the video play. No. She said in 98, I told y'all that allegedly Wendy Williams saying that Jay-Z and Diddy fell for each other back in 98. I told y'all, right after Tupac and Biggie, that Diddy and Jay-Z allegedly fell for each other. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all remember that song? I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. They saying, Wendy Williams is saying that song was about Diddy. Cause Jay-Z got with Beyonce and he had to make the song cry because him and Diddy couldn't be together like no more. So I don't know if they picked up and started getting back together or what. But that song, I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I'm gonna have to make Diddy cry. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I'm gonna have to make Diddy cry. So I mean, allegedly that song was supposed to be about, you know what I mean? Good dude. I know you Diddy love me like cooked food. I don't fucking know, guys. Surviving P. Diddy. But yes, it's supposed to have been in 98 when the love affair first kicked off. And Wendy Williams was the first to say something. You know what I mean? So she vowed to shut her fucking mouth. So I don't know what made her open it back up. But I'm not going to let y'all try to say she on drugs. I'm not going to let y'all do that to Wendy Williams. I'm not going to let y'all do that.
With the recent developments, it is clear that she knew what she was saying, and Wendy has been vindicated. Apparently, all the gay rumors and Diddy paying off people to keep quiet about his maneuvers are nothing short of the truth. Back in the day, when Wendy Williams started a rumor about Diddy, he didn't take too kindly to it. According to some stories, he was ready to retaliate with violence against her before they eventually buried the hatchet in their long simmering feud. So, what did Williams say about Diddy, leading to their beef? And how did they decide to let bygones be bygones? When Wendy was a radio personality in 1998, she suggested Diddy might be gay. Once news got to him, he supposedly pulled some strings to get her fired, and thus began a feud that lasted over 20 years. Things allegedly escalated to the point that Diddy sent a girl group on his label to confront the former talk show host, she claimed. Once upon a time, there was a music mogul who sent his all-girl group to beat my A in front of the radio station, she revealed.
Wow. So Diddy allegedly back in the day sent an all-girl group back in the 90s to beat Wendy up. To pull her goddamn wig off. I don't know who did that, but she's saying that there was a group, a singing group, like a 5 or 6 females Diddy sent to beat up Wendy. Now look, if you come from the 90s, we all can try to guess who was that group. Who was the group of women that Diddy sent to beat up Wendy Williams? Surviving P. Diddy. It could have been Total. It could have been motherfucking TLC. You know what I mean? You can smack a bitch if you don't know. You can grab a wig if she said so. You can grab all her makeup. You know what I mean? Because she's feeling damn unpretty. I don't know. What girl group do y'all think it was? You know what I mean? I want to smack this bitch in her face till her taste run out. I lose my control and something take over me in a rain and a night. I don't know what group it was, but they said it was a group of 5, or a group of 2, 3, whatever, that Diddy supposed to have sent to beat up Wendy. So this is a long, ongoing feud. So I don't know what sparked it back up for her to want to put out this tape. But this is crazy. We are surviving Wendy Williams. And we are surviving P. Diddy. This is very graphic and gruesome.
I finished my shift, round up my headphone.
Hold up. Who was the group that they sent?
Things allegedly escalated to the point that Diddy sent a girl group on his label to confront the former talk show host, she claimed. Once upon a time, there was a music mogul who sent his all-girl group to beat my A in front of the radio station, she revealed. I finished my shift, round up my headphones to see everyone lined up.
I don't know what. Now, you know what? They said the group was on Bad Boy. So whoever he allegedly sent to beat up Wendy Williams was on Bad Boy. I don't know what girl group was on Bad Boy. I don't know if you guys know what. Oh, Total. Oh shit! Salute the King of New Jersey, surviving P Diddy. Damn. See, look, all these comments and that one came out, stuck out. Definitely Total. This is totally crazy. This is totally shocking. Surviving P Diddy. So why would you send Total to beat up Wendy Williams? And that's crazy because I was a young buck. I wouldn't have never known that Total used to like to throw hands. I wouldn't have never known that Total liked to throw hands. Surviving P Diddy. That was a 3-piece Surviving P Diddy. Oh, I want to let you guys know, I'm doing the Surviving P Diddy challenge. Okay, I already got a couple videos sent to my email. I told everybody that's on this live, this was my live from last night. If you send me a 1-minute clip to my email is jamilpeterson38@gmail.com. Send me a 1 clip of you saying, surviving P Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And whoever do the best surviving P Diddy, you know, I'm going to put you on my YouTube channel. Like, I'm going to take and upload you as a short to be in my Surviving P Diddy YouTube comedy, you know, video shit or whatever that I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? So everybody, whoever, I'm telling you, you know, send me the joint. And shout out to, damn, what's the guy's name that sent me one from last night? I was cracking the fuck up when I seen it. But like I said, send me a clip of you saying surviving P Diddy in your funniest way. If you say it in my way, you know, that's even funnier. And if it's 5 motherfuckers and they all funny, I'm uploading everybody. I fucking rather upload everybody. You know what I mean? But let's get back to surviving P Diddy and surviving Wendy Williams. That's crazy. I didn't know he had Total beat her up. Then that's totally insane. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much stuff that goes on in the industry. That's why I can't say, damn, I don't believe it. Because I don't know what's going on in that industry. It's just so freaky. You know what I mean? And the way that Diddy was caressing Jay-Z's ass up there, that shit that 50 Cent put out at that concert, Jay-Z's butt didn't have nothing to do with the show. And that's all that Diddy was focusing on from what I saw at that concert. His whole focus was Jay-Z's ass. So I just don't know what to believe, guys. You know what I mean? It's just real heart-wrenching and shit when you see this and you have to hear these graphic, gruesome stories.
Thus began a feud that lasted over 20 years. Things allegedly escalated to the point that Diddy sent a girl group on his label to confront the former talk show host, she claimed. Once upon a time, there was a music mogul who sent his all-girl group to beat my A in front of the radio station, she revealed. I finished my shift, round up my headphones to see everyone lined up on the side of the window looking down at the sidewalk, she recalled. When she got downstairs, she saw this girl group jump out of a gypsy cab to kick her A. If the rumor mill is correct, that girl group was Total, once signed to Bad Boy Records, and the music mogul was Diddy. Wow. Wendy Williams has even admitted to holding on to contempt for Diddy because she felt he tried to ruin her career. The hell he put me through, she wrote in her book, The Wendy Williams Experience. I will never forget, but I don't hate him. And in 2017, Diddy stopped by Wendy's show to publicly put to rest their 2-decade feud. The interview was something she previously said she hoped would happen, though she didn't think it was possible. I know I've pissed a lot of people off, including you, she told Diddy as their interview started. But this is a full circle moment. He seemed to accept the olive branch and opened up to the host about a few personal things, including his love for his then-girlfriend, Cassie. I'm in love now, he gushed. During their reconciliatory chat, Diddy told Wendy to ask him anything.
Wow, okay. So basically, they make Wendy Williams and Diddy squash their beef, and then this is when Diddy introduced Cassie on her show. This is when, okay, all right. So, okay, Diddy pretty much, they made peace. Diddy said, look, you kept calling me gay and trying to put out my secrets, you know, but I'm in love now. I forgive you. My woman is Cassie. Wow, that's crazy. It connects all the way up to this. So possibly for Wendy Williams wanting to put this out, allegedly, I think Cassie must got something to do with it, guys. See, look, I'm figuring this out and I'm surviving P. Diddy right in front of y'all face. I didn't realize it. All I kept saying was, all right, if they made peace, if Wendy Williams and Diddy made peace from her trying to put out his, secrets or whatever, what is she mad for? Why is she allegedly trying to put this tape out to destroy Diddy even more than what he's being destroyed now? You know what I mean? Diddy's damn near finished right now. You know what I'm saying? So why would she want to ultimately do this to him? Now he mentioned Cassie. So Wendy Williams must have, took a liking to Cassie and thought she was a good young woman. And she's probably upset from hearing the gruesome and the horrible stories that Cassie had in that. It's something connected with Wendy and Cassie. Now that I'm seeing this, guys. So I'm sorry to cut y'all off, but we trying to put this together. That's why I appreciate y'all being here, helping me. Y'all know I'm so silly, but I really can't put the pieces together. But long as y'all are here, I can survive P. Diddy with the help of y'all. And please, we got 600 people. Smash that like button. We got to get to the bottom of this, and we are starting to get there. So we're going to keep hitting that like button so this can get over to Wendy. Wendy, I'm not going to let people just say that you high. Now, at first, I was kind of joking a little bit because I know that's the first thing they're going to say. Wendy Williams back on drugs again. But I told everybody you're on Suboxone. That helps you wean off of drugs. So I'm not going to let this people try to say, oh, she high. No, she's doing this shit for a reason. That's why shout out to Cassie. Because Cassie, you brought a lot of warriors out. You really, really was a breath of fresh air to a lot of alleged victims, for them to come out and get a story from the horrific horror that they dealt with surviving P. Diddy. But back to this, because now we starting to do this shit together. Surviving P. Diddy.
Started. But this is a full circle moment. He seemed to accept the olive branch and opened up to the host about a few personal things, including his love for his then girlfriend, Cassie. I'm in love now, he gushed. During their reconciliatory chat, Diddy told Wendy to ask him anything, and he disclosed something painful in return, talking to her about the trauma of losing his friend, Christopher Notorious B.I.G. Wallace. I always feel some sort of responsibility because I'm in this thing with him, he told her. But with the recent developments, can we confidently conclude that Wendy was right all along? But first things first, let's run it up and bring you up to speed with the recent happenings. Cassie sued Diddy in federal court on November 16th, accusing the hip-hop mainstay of R and a decade-long pattern of abuse that began when she was 19 years old. The R&B singer, who was once signed to Diddy's label, Bad Boy Records, alleges ST, Human T, SUL Battery, S...
This is crazy. Wow, we are really getting somewhere.
15 pounds, 15 weeks, 15 pounds, 15 weeks, 15 pounds, 15 weeks, 15 pounds, 15 weeks.
They putting it together. Like, I wouldn't have figured this out. Whoever did this, I appreciate it, because now it's starting to make sense on why Wendy probably did that.
Repeat this.
And now it's starting to make sense.
and gender...
Because you said on Wendy Williams' show that you love Cassie. You said to her, I'm in love. So then all of this shit happened. Now Wendy probably like, wow, you sat there and lied to me to my face. You in love, and allegedly you were filming this girl being power drived, and sexually assaulted by male prostitutes, all kinds of sick shit. Got her curled up under the blanket trying to hide from the camera. All these things Wendy didn't know. She did know a lot of shit that she was talking about, but she didn't know about that shit with Cassie. So, okay, Wendy probably like, fuck that. This is going to be a comeback right now. Diddy is the bag. Diddy is, you know what I mean? Or she might just feel like you're a horrible person. She might just feel like you're a horrible person. Surviving P. Diddy. But whatever she's doing it for, I'm not mad at her, guys. I'm really not. I'm not mad at all. I ain't mad at ya. I ain't mad at ya.
motivated violence, among other causes of action. The filing claims his controlling behavior started when she met him in 2005. After she signed a deal with Diddy's record label the following year, he allegedly exerted complete control over her life, including her apartment, car, clothing, and even her medical records to keep her under his thumb.
Damn, that's crazy. You needed her medical records? That's got to be crazy. Only time I need to know your medical records if I'm looking for an STD. You know, and that's when you first meet a motherfucker. No, look, show me your test results, I'll show you mine. Show me your test results, I'll show you mine. What the fuck do I need your medical records for? That's beyond control. You know, if you want somebody's medical records, hopefully you want it because you give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's say my woman want my medical record. Cause she always asks me, did you take your medicine today? Did you take I be lying to her like a motherfucker. She be asking me, did you take your blood pressure pill? No, it ain't my blood pressure. See, look, y'all sitting there. No, it's my acid reflux. It's my acid reflux. You know what I mean? I be taking my diabetic medicine. You know what I mean? But she always asking me. I be like, God damn, I already took it. And I be lying like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Cause I take it as needed. She keep thinking I'm gonna be taking this shit every day. Fuck all of that. If I ain't got a headache, I'm not gonna just take a Tylenol because I'm taking a Tylenol. No, I'm gonna wait till that motherfucking headache come, then I'm gonna pop that shit. You know what I mean? But this is crazy. Okay, now I'm starting to see. It's all starting to play out, Wendy. I'm starting to understand, Wendy, so they can't say you high.
According to the lawsuit, he went so far as targeting rapper Kid Cudi, who briefly dated Cassie in 2011 during a rough patch in Diddy and Cassie's relationship, she alleges. One day after Cassie filed the lawsuit, she settled with Diddy out of court. The lawsuit alleges several instances of abuse committed by Diddy, including battery, and forced S acts with male S workers. In the filing, Cassie depicts the mogul, head of her former label and then romantic partner, as a textbook abuser, luring her into what she first perceived as a fatherly protective relationship, only to find herself in an unequal and violent S-wall relationship. Diddy successfully kept her under his thumb through his alleged intimidation tactics, which consisted of blowing up a man's car, dangling a friend over a 17th floor balcony, and asking her to carry his gun in her purse.
Wow. All of this, yes, this probably pissed Wendy off, Diddy. I'm finally understanding. All of this information, this probably made Wendy say, no, Diddy must go down. This is why she's allegedly threatening to put this tape out. Only you and Jay-Z really know if there's a sex tape with y'all. I don't know. I've only seen the sexual behavior that 50 Cent put out with Diddy rubbing on Jay-Z's Tasty Cakes on stage. I haven't seen anything else but that sexual gesture. But this is crazy, man. We are surviving P. Diddy again. You know what I mean?
She never went to the police out of fear that it would merely give the mogul another excuse to hurt her. Expectedly, Diddy denied the allegations. Cassie was held down by Mr. Combs and endured over a decade of his violent behavior and disturbed demands, the lawsuit reads. For Ms. Ventura, the dark times were those she spent trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, violence, and ST. Diddy first expressed romantic interest in Cassie in 2006, the lawsuit claims, when his makeup artist mentioned that he was
I have a surprise for you.
This is crazy, man.
Poor things.
Wendy, I know you're not crazy.
7 Golden Globe Award.
Like I said, I'm going to say, I don't know, allegedly, if Jay-Z or P. Diddy really had an affair. I did see with my own 2 eyes, Diddy rubbing on Jay-Z's ass. I seen the video footage. I don't know what Wendy has. I don't know what Wendy going to do, but I see if Wendy's going off of this, then I see why she was probably mad and would want to do this to Diddy right now. All the horrific alleged things that he's supposed to have done, people are tired of you right now, Diddy. And this is now, none of them are afraid to break their silence. Nobody's afraid no more because we know that the feds are watching your every goddamn move.
The young star is said to have been drawn into his jet-setting, drug-fueled lifestyle. Once they entered a romantic relationship, the label boss and his inner circle allegedly controlled every aspect of her life. The lawsuit claims those close to the founder of Bad Boy Records turned a blind eye to physical abuse. Beatings were witnessed by Mr. Combs' staff and employees, the suit read. But no one dared to speak up against their frightening and ferocious boss. Cassie said she never went to the police for fear that it would give Diddy an excuse to hurt her.
Wow.
In one instance of abuse in 2009, he allegedly kicked her repeatedly in the face, making her bleed, and had his staff hide her in a hotel room.
Wow. See? This is probably why Wendy Williams is allegedly doing what she's doing. I be forgetting about the stuff with Cassie. It's so much new stuff and new allegations. I forget the horror that she said that she went through. Like, this is crazy. Beating her up and then hiding her in a hotel until she healed. What if it took her long to heal? She could have been in that motherfucker 6 months. One time I dislocated my shoulder. It took like 10 months to get better. Was you gonna lock me in a goddamn room for 6 months to get my shoulder back? Surviving P. Diddy. This shit is horrible and horrific. Wendy, I stand with you right now. I can't get high with you, but I stand with you.
Every time she hid, Mr. Combs's vast network of corporations and affiliated entities found her, and those who worked for Mr. Combs's companies implored her to return to him, the filing stated. Many went as far as to explicitly state that her failure to return to Mr. Combs would hinder her success in the entertainment industry. According to the suit, Cassie suffered memory loss from copious substance use and suicidal ideation during her relationship with Diddy. The court papers cite an instance where MRI results went directly to Diddy. The suit named Diddy and his associated business entities, Bad Boy Entertainment, Bad Boy...
All I know is, if people really had to endure these horrific acts, what you Diddy, you really need to be punished. You really need to be persecuted. Surviving P. Diddy, it just wrenches my heart. Like, it brings tears to my eyes knowing that people had to really suffer and survive. The only thing that I know that you did was my food stamp situation. But other people really went through horrific, traumatizing things. It brings tears to my eyes, guys. We got over 600 people in the building. Smash that like button. We are surviving P. Diddy. We got to get this video out there. Wendy Williams got to know that we stand with you. Surviving P. Diddy. It just brings tears to my eyes. Hearing these horrific, traumatizing things. It brings tears to my eyes, guys. Prayers up.
Records, Epic Records, Combs Enterprises, and Doe Corps, pointing to a widespread complicity in the allegations. Cassie sought an unspecified amount in compensatory damages. Elsewhere in the filing, the Me&You hitmaker alleged Diddy forced her to take part in freak-offs.
Yo, listen, I can't even take it no more. It's too horrific what that young lady had to go through, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Look, Wax Talk in the building. Surviving P. Diddy. I can't take it no more. It's so horrific and gruesome and graphic of what I have to hear that Cassie had to endure. So if this is what Wendy Williams is threatening to allegedly put out, this sex tape, this love affair between Jay-Z and Diddy, then I understand. You know what I mean? Y'all can't say, what I tell y'all can't say that Wendy Williams is high. I don't want to hear people in the comments tell me, oh, tell that crackhead heifer to go somewhere and sit down. Go do some coke. Go do some goddamn coke in the bathroom. Surviving Wendy Williams. No, I'm not going to let y'all talk to her like that. She has a reason. The reason that he's here. It's a reason that we're here, guys, to survive P. Diddy. You know what I mean? Because 50 Cent been talking about this love affair. 50 Cent been talking about the tapes. So we can't just say Wendy the only one talking about it. Wendy just has her reasons for doing it. But she's been talking about the love affair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, I seen the footage that, where the hell is the footage that 50 Cent put out? You know what I mean? 50 Cent put out footage. And I seen it with my own eyes, with Diddy taking advantage of Jay-Z.
Welcome to the parking spot,
or Jay-Z,
where it's always easy to reserve a spot with a tap.
It looked consensual to me.
50 Cent isn't taking
it looked very, very consensual. How Diddy was playing with Jay-Z's ass at a whole concert. There's kids out there watching, excited to see their global icons. Everybody rapping to the mic. Diddy was rapping to Jay-Z's butt cheeks the whole time at the concert. It's like he didn't even realize people was in the audience. All he was worrying about was following around Jay-Z's butt. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. And 50 Cent showed the tape. Here, go right here.
An old video of Diddy on stage
slapping Hov on his back, man. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and try to engage other men into sexual acts with him.
50 Cent isn't taking any days off from trolling Diddy, and he just released a video to seemingly prove that Jay-Z took part in Diddy's male freak-offs. Now, we know that Diddy and Jay are still very close, because just months ago, Diddy said in an interview that only 2 people are allowed to call him by his government name, Sean.
Now tell me, if this ain't got no truth, why did 50 Cent put out a sex tape? Well, y'all don't, I call it a sex tape. But why did 50 Cent put out the tape with Jay-Z, with Diddy touching Jay-Z's ass? Why did he do that? If there's no truth to what Wendy Williams is saying. It has to be some kind of truth to it. And that was Gene Dill, Diddy ex-bodyguard. Gene Dill's been talking about this shit. It's got to be some truth to this stuff. This is just crazy. It's gruesome.
All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and try to engage other men into sexual acts with him.
50 Cent isn't taking any days off from trolling Diddy, and he just released a video to seemingly prove that Jay-Z took part in Diddy's male freak-offs. Now, we know that Diddy and Jay are still very close, because just months ago, Diddy said in an interview that only 2 people are allowed to call him by his government name, Sean, his mom, and Jay-Z. Diddy also still has a photo of him and Jay on his website, Combs Global, and it looks like he takes a lot of pride in their friendship. But is 50 Cent now implying that Diddy and Jay were more than friends at some point?
Y'all hear that? Is 50 Cent implying that Jay-Z and Diddy is more than friends? 50 Cent said this. They said, is 50 Cent implying that Diddy and Jay-Z was more than friends? It's starting to get ugly. This whole thing with Diddy is starting to get ugly like Jay-Z's hairstyle. It's starting to get ugly like Jay-Z's hairstyle. It's just so much truth that's coming out, and then there's so much stuff that we don't know. But 50 Cent's been saying this. When Diddy was making all these sexual advances and the gestures at him, trying to take him shopping, take him to Walt Disney World, all kinds of shit. We are surviving P. Diddy. And now I'm starting to think we're surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle. We're surviving Jay-Z's dreads. This is crazy, guys. Smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. We're survivors over here. If you want to survive the industry, you'll like and you'll subscribe. God damn it. Surviving P. Diddy. Come on, God damn it.
Looks like he takes a lot of pride in their friendship. But is 50 Cent now implying that Diddy and Jay were more than friends at some point? Or is Jay staying silent on Diddy allegations because his closet is also full of skeletons? Let's get into it.
You feel like Let's go celebrate this.
Ever since news broke that Cassie was suing Diddy for all kinds of depraved acts, including forced encounters with male S workers, Diddy has been exposing all kinds of messy details about Diddy. And now he also added Jay-Z in the chat, seemingly implying that Diddy and Jay have more in common than most people think. Now, 50 Cent and Jay-Z have been at odds for more than 2 decades, and at one point, 50 even accused Jay of buying his way to the top.
Let them be fooled in America and think there's a competition there, because America could be purchased. You can buy it with marketing dollars.
50 also thought it was weird that Jay-Z refers to himself as Jesus, and he told Rolling Stone in 2009 he has a king complex. He thinks he's effing Jesus, this Jay-Hovish. And in that same interview, 50 also seemingly accused Jay of betraying people who were closest to him, like former Rockefeller artist Beanie Siegel. 50 said he didn't have their interests in mind, he was just doing what he had to do for himself. And it's not just 50 who thinks Jay ruined a lot of people to get to the top. Uncle Ron, who reportedly
Wow, so it's deeper. It's deeper than that. Okay, so Diddy been exposing Jay-Z for paying his way to the top and just leaving people stranded. Shout out to Beanie Siegel. You know what I mean? That's my actual old head, like in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, good dude, but I don't know. That situation, I feel like Beans could have made better decisions. He still had the street mentality with him or whatever. You know what I mean? But still, what he did for Rockefeller, you know what I mean? And Jay-Z being a billionaire, it should be no way that Beanie Siegel should still be at Max's, you know what I mean, in North Philly eating cheesesteaks. There's no way. He should be at Max's eating cheesesteaks or out there in South Philly somewhere. He should be exactly, he should be on right now. This is crazy. So this is deep. All right, we're surviving P. Diddy.
And Beyonce
And
with
Jay-Z.
many people.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Cause see, I ain't Biggie. See, I ain't Beanie Sigars. I ain't Freeway. How you roll all of them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top.
But Uncle Ron also said something about Beyonce that fans think sounds very similar to what Cassie said about Diddy.
Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She been on them for a long time.
Wow. Okay, so if that's true, if Beyonce, look, it's all coming together, guys. It's all coming together. Come together right now over me. It's starting to come together. So if Beyonce be getting high, so if Beyonce's high, then how would she know if Diddy and Jay-Z really are seeing each other? If she's high and drunk in love, baby, tonight. Well, I can't hit that line. I can't hit that note. I can't. I used to be able to hit that note. So she's drunk and high, not drunk in love. So damn, all right, so if Beyonce don't know what's going on, and Diddy and Jay-Z, if they really having a love affair, if she's so high, how would she know? She's trying to hit a high note and she high. Wow, so we can't blame it on Wendy. Everybody try to say Wendy Williams high. No, Beyonce's allegedly the fuck high, guys. So she don't even know if there's a tape for real, for real. Oh, God, I don't know who this brother is, but he's spilling the beans. He's spilling the peony mac.
Ain't Freeway. How you roll all of them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top.
But Uncle Ron also said something about Beyonce that fans think sounds very similar to what Cassie said about Diddy.
Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way.
And then Jaguar Wright made even more serious claims, suggesting that a lot of people who were once in Jay's inner circle, like Big L, faced tragic ends.
The first time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. But he didn't show up as Jay-Z. He didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as...
Shout out to Jaguar, right? Jaguar been saying a lot of shit for the longest. Now it's all starting to come out.
Big L.
One of the dopest. Yes.
Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
Without question.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z.
And as many fans pointed out, the way Jaguar described Jay-Z sounds very similar to how she and many others described Diddy. Because the list of Diddy's associates who either died, got sick, or disappeared from the industry is longer than the list of his #1 records. By the way, Kanye also previously name-dropped both Diddy and Jay and Beyonce when he talked about celebrities who are controlled by the Hollywood elites, claiming that, unlike them, he can't be controlled because he never killed anyone.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they can't control me. And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puppies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody.
Wow.
What's your favorite part of that 6
There's just so much going on. And then when I don't know if Kanye know about this alleged love affair or not. You know, when he starts saying crazy ass shit, everybody just like, oh, he having another Kanye moment. Oh, he's just out ranting. Oh, Kanye West ain't on his medication. You know what I mean? So we don't know. He just did a rant recently. He's screaming and hollering. He picked up a Adidas sneaker and started yelling at the Adidas sneaker. So y'all don't want nothing to do with me, Adidas. Fuck Adidas. Fuck Nike. And threw the sneaker across the room. Kanye doing the Adidas rant right now. He bit off the tongue of the Adidas. Said, fuck y'all. I don't know what's going on.
How can we get you in there?
There's a lot going on in the industry. There's a lot of survivors out there, man.
I killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
Now, going back to Jaguar Wright, listen to what else she said about Jay-Z's relationship with Diddy.
He starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, camaraderie with Honeycombs and aka Diddy. And
why do you give him the honeycombs? Why do you give him honeycombs?
Because he smacks so sweet. sodomite.
Later on in the interview, Jaguar also mentioned Jay-Z's problematic relationships with Foxy Brown, who was just 14 when Jay allegedly started grooming her, and Aaliyah, who was groomed by Jay-Z's friend, R. Kelly.
Wow, so allegedly, all right, so I'm starting to see that allegedly Jay-Z and Diddy definitely got a lot in common. As far as the industry and the things that I'm hearing. So if they started to date and hang out, if that song, I don't want to see it coming down my eyes, so I'm gotta make Diddy cry. If that song was really about Diddy and they started seeing each other in 98, it's starting to make sense. If they really started dating in 98, like holding hands and shit behind while we don't, if there's in the movie theaters playing footsies and sneaking popcorn and candy in there together, we don't know, man, but it's starting to come out. There's a lot of things that's coming out, guys. My eyes are starting to open. Now I see where Wendy Williams is coming from. So we are surviving Jay-Z and we are surviving P. Diddy. This is crazy, guys.
By the way, Jay also met Beyonce when she was 16 and he was 28. This is him telling Charlie Rose in 2007 that he met Beyonce 10 years ago. So in 1997, Beyonce was either 15 or 16, depending on the month they met.
But how long have you known her? Wow, long time. 10 years? However long she's been recording. That's when I met her. Well, don't you remember how long it was? Yeah, when I met her. I mean, was it 5 years ago? Was it? I met her 10 years ago.
That motherfucker wasn't trying to admit that shit at all. He like, what the fuck, mother? That's why you keep asking me. I met Beyonce at McDonald's, goddammit. I got her a kids meal. Shit, what the fuck? Why you keep asking me all these damn questions of when I met my wife? It don't matter if she was 12 years old, dude. I'm married to her now, and we are drunk in love, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Like, as if that make it better. I met her at 12, but we married now. So it doesn't matter. How does it matter? You still groomed her. It's still some sick-ass shit, dude. But this ain't about you and Beyonce, because I'm worried about Beyonce being hurt if what the fuck is that? If Wendy Williams allegedly put this tape out. If there really is a gruesome tape and you and Diddy, you know, making love and things like that, I'm just worried about Beyonce's heart. If she's not so high that she don't know what's going on, or if she do know what's going on, if this is all true. This is allegedly, guys. We got almost 800 people in the building. I need y'all to smash that like button, put your prayer hands up, because it's a lot that's going on in the industry, and there's more things that's coming out, and we're going to learn more as we keep continuing to survive P. Diddy and survive Jay-Z. We're surviving Jay-Z now. This is crazy.
Remember how long it was? Yeah, when I met her. I mean, was it 5 years ago? Was it? I met her 10 years ago. What did you say to yourself at that time? Wow. That's a fantastic talent.
Besides that, there's a long-standing conspiracy that Jay-Z was involved in the sacrifice of Aaliyah after she rejected his advances. Dame Dash claimed that Jay tried harder than anyone to get with Aaliyah, and allegedly, Jay asked Diddy to help him groom her, so Diddy started inviting Aaliyah to his infamous parties. However, Aaliyah wasn't interested in Jay because she liked Dame. And then in 2001, a tragedy struck when Aaliyah lost her life at age 22 in an unexplained plane crash in the Bahamas. The same year, Jay went public with Beyonce. Now, the reason so many people believe Aaliyah's death was an industry sacrifice is because eyewitnesses saw she was given a sedative and carried unconscious on the plane. Besides that, Dame Dash also revealed that Jay-Z knew R. Kelly essayed Aaliyah and illegally married her when she was 15, and yet he refused to cut ties with him. In fact, Jay went on to record a joint album with Kelly, and according to Dame, they also planned to go on a world tour.
But then years later, they tried to do the tour. The best. Yeah, but it still didn't work out. But you notice I wasn't a part of any of that, and the karma happens. But the thing I didn't understand is I was like, I know I'm not f***ing with that. And because of the moral challenge and him choosing one way, I knew morally we weren't the same.
And now on top of all this, rumors are going around that Jay-Z and Diddy didn't just groom women, but were also allegedly involved in all-male freak-offs. Now, 50 Cent previously trolled Jay for trying to look like the artist Basquiat, who had relationships with both men.
Oh, wow. So 50 Cent said that that's who Jay-Z trying to look like. See, I didn't know this. 50 know, man, shout out to 50 Cent, guys. We are surviving P. Diddy, and we're surviving Jay-Z at this point. Make sure you guys hashtag 50 Cent in this goddamn live, or share this shit to him, because he got to know that we are on his side. You know, and 50, you got to put me on the surviving P. Diddy series, dude. You got to put me on a surviving P. Diddy series. You know what I mean? This is who Jay-Z trying to look like. And that's crazy. Because this is exactly, and this is a young boy. This is a young boy Jay-Z trying to look like. That's why I said this man is a billionaire. There's no way that Jay-Z's hair should be that nappy. This should be not nappy and peasy like that. That don't make no sense to me. I feel like if you're a grown man and you got all that money and your hair nappy like that, that means that's something mentally. He could be going through something. For your hair to be, if I was a goddamn billionaire, my motherfucking hair be, my shit fly right now, goddammit. And I'm a dollionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a dollionaire. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z wants his hair to look like this as a damn billionaire. This is crazy, guys. And who knows? Diddy allegedly made Cassie cut the side of her hair off. So Diddy might have had groomed Jay-Z into having his hair look like this. Who knows? If Diddy said, Jay-Z, I want you to grow some plants to come out the top of your motherfucking head. I want you to grow some nappy plants. I want you to be one of the nappy roots. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I want you to do so I can rub my fingers through your nappy scalp. Who knows what Diddy gets into? The one girl, the 17-year-old, allegedly said Diddy got off by pinching his nipples. He couldn't come unless you pinch his nipples. She could have been doing all kinds of freaky shit to him, but he couldn't come unless she grabbed the nipple. Unless she grabbed the nipple and pinched the motherfucker. That's some crazy stuff. But that's how he gets sexually aroused, allegedly. 50 Cent's been putting this out there, guys. But for you to want this kind of hairstyle and you got billions upon billions of dollars, that don't make no sense. We are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle now. We're surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle. This is crazy, guys. You know what I mean? Ball so hard, that shit cray. That shit cray. Ball so hard, motherfucker want to find me. First niggas got to find me. What's a hairstyle to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me? Look so bad, this shit cray. God damn, that shit cray.
And women.
You image yourself after a gay painter. The big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh, so the dude name is Basquiat, and he's a gay painter. So 50 Cent's been saying this. Shout out to the LBG community. Let it be known we don't got nothing against, we love everybody over here. But I guess the guy name is Basquiat, and he's a gay painter. And 50 Cent said that's who Jay-Z trying to look like. Oh, wow. And it does make sense. I thought it was The Dream at first. I thought it was The Weeknd at first. You know The Weeknd? You know what I mean? She's about to earn some bragging rights. I'm about to give it back like I've been by. Girl, take pride in what you want to do, even though this means it's not inside of you. Baby, I don't mind. That motherfucker that sing that song. You know what I mean? I think The Weeknd. I thought that's what he was trying to look like. But okay, he's trying to look like Basquiat. Basquiat, the gay painter dude. All right, makes sense. He look like him too. 50 Cent put this out there. Okay.
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
And then we all know how 50 has been trolling Diddy.
Hold on, say it again, 50. 50 said he wanted to look like
previously trolled Jake
gay
trying to
painter.
look like
Listen
the
to him
artist
say it.
Basquiat, who had relationships with both men and women.
You image yourself after a gay painter. The big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
And then we all know how 50 has been trolling Diddy for years about being on the DL. He even implied that Diddy tried to make a move on him.
Good Puff was like first he was scampering him to get stopped. Then he was like.
Now this is when when Diddy was making all the sexual advances at 50 Cent. This when he was making all of these sexual advances. And he was getting mad. This is why they really started feuding. Because 50 didn't want to be with him like that. And he just kept trying to force himself. You know what I mean? And then, Diddy started getting mad, making comments like, yeah, well, you took Mace window shopping. You took Mace window shopping. And I went out and bought Mace shiny suits. I bought Mace shiny suits, and you took Mace window shopping. When they was doing all kinds of back and forth shit. But this is all because he was trying to get with 50, and 50 wasn't trying to have it. This is crazy, guys. We are surviving P. Diddy over here. Come on, goddammit.
I'm out here.
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
And then we all know how Fiddy has been trolling Diddy for years about being on the DL. He even implied that Diddy tried to make a move on him.
Then Pop was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to get stopped. Then he was like, yo, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out. Then we gotta kick it. This is Pop. Okay. He telling me we gotta kick it. And he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or something? I mean, like I pay for it. I was like, just like.
He tried to take that man Easter shopping. He tried to take 50 Cent Easter shopping. That's crazy. That's a whole man that's not into that. You know what I mean? And then you try to take him Easter shopping. This is crazy that he's so aggressive. You know what I mean? With his passes. Like, it's crazy.
It goes on.
By the way, Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, claimed in a recent interview that those male S-workers Diddy forced Cassie to sleep with were actually for him.
You know, Diddy, he enjoyed watching her get smashed by BBCs. So, what you think about that?
Do you think she was the only one getting banged by him? Do you think this man had this woman search for prostitutes online just for them to have with her? Is something fishy about that, bro.
Now, does this mean Jay-Z and Diddy participated in freak-offs together? Well, it looks like that's what 50 Cent is implying with his new post. 50 shared a throwback video of him on stage with Diddy and Jay-Z.
Now, hold on. This is the sexual advance. This is the only sexual act that I've seen. I don't know if Wendy Williams really allegedly putting out this tape or if this tape allegedly exists. But I do know that this shit that 50 Cent put out is very graphic. If you have any kids around you, please can you tell them to go to the other room? Because Diddy is rubbing all on Jay-Z's ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's very graphic. It was hard for it was traumatizing when I first saw it. I was traumatized. But look at this. And Jay-Z did not stop him or move his hand at all. So I don't know if it was consensual. I don't know. Or if Diddy was just taking advantage of Jay-Z. Offering to say, look, after I touch your ass on stage, I'm going to take you shopping. You know what I mean? We're going to go to Walmart. I got you, dude. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But this is the tape that 50 Cent put out. And it looked very graphic.
Showing Diddy slapping Jay's behind. He wrote in the caption,
oh, look at that. Look at that. His ass ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
That's what 50 Cent is implying with his new post. 50 shared a throwback video of him on stage with Diddy and Jay-Z, showing Diddy slapping Jay's behind.
Y'all see that, right? Now look. Diddy got the yellow jacket on. This is Jay-Z, and this is P. Diddy, and that's P. Diddy's hand. P. Diddy is slapping Jay-Z's ass live on stage for our children, for the world to see and our children. It's very graphic. Look at that. That's P. Diddy smacking Jay-Z on the ass saying, take that, and then go ahead on and take that. Right there, live on stage. And 50 Cent put this gruesome sex act. And T.I. standing right there, not even realizing that it's a whole sex act going on. Right while he's over there like, who gonna run this town tonight? Yeah! You know what I'm saying? And T.I. is right behind him, not even knowing. It's a whole sex vendetta, a whole rendezvous going on right in front of him, man. This is very graphic. This is very graphic, guys. And horrific. I'm going to show y'all once again.
Freak-offs together? Well, it looks like that's what 50 Cent is implying with his new post. 50 shared a throwback video of him on stage with Diddy and Jay-Z, showing Diddy slapping Jay's behind. He wrote in the caption, 20 machine guns only get 10 months. Diddy in the back, patting men's butts. Nah, I ain't with it. I ain't never been with it. Now, 50 may just be trolling again. However, fans are saying that at the end of the day, you're the company you keep. So the fact Jay-Z stayed friends with Diddy all these years must mean they have a lot in common. Someone said, Jay-Z's closet is not clean. This man is damn near on the same timing as Diddy. And another fan added, agreed. The only difference is that Diddy's mess has been publicized for quite some time. Jay, on the other hand, has his wife to help balance out his image a bit better, so he doesn't seem as sinister. He's been trying to rebrand for the last decade, trying to put on this air of serenity and altruism as if he's a saint.
So you know what? I'm gonna have to agree with that fan right there. I feel the same way. I've been hearing a lot of alleged rumors about Jay-Z. You know, these higher uppers, motherfuckers going to brunches, wearing all like pink and slapping each other in the ass while playing tennis. Different things that they say that's going on in the brunches and those Diddy parties and all that kind of shit. I don't know what's true or not. I'm just going to defend Wendy Williams and say, please do not just say Wendy's high. Everybody just wanted, you know what I mean? When I used to be a drunk motherfucker, I used to be mad when if I would do something or lash out or want to release myself and share with people, motherfuckers try to say, oh, he's drunk. Oh, he having a drunk rant. They kept throwing it in my goddamn face until I got clean. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say that Wendy's on crack right now. I'm not going to say that she's on heroin or no other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say that Wendy must be connected to Cassie somehow, or or maybe another alleged victim, or whatever the case may be. And I don't know if Wendy's really going to put this alleged tape out that she's supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's a lot of threats that's been being made, and people are getting paid off behind the scenes with shit to shut their mouths. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. I'm just bringing y'all what I heard through the great goddamn vine, okay? And I told y'all it was allegedly through the grapevine, you know? But so far, a lot of shit that motherfuckers been bringing to me, I've been seeing. It's been coming out about this whole thing with Diddy house allegedly supposed to have been raided. I just heard last night that one of those houses really was raided. I just found out last night that Diddy is really allegedly under fed. No, not even allegedly. They saying he really under federal investigation. So a lot of this shit is coming out. It's him and Jay-Z, you know, butt wrestling at night while Beyonce somewhere drunk and high. I don't know. So we as we move forward, we're gonna pray for Wendy Williams. Wendy, I just don't want you to you know, because you and your ex-husband, you survived your ex-husband. And I heard he was a very awful guy. Had you, look, I got potato chips coming out of my shit. Had you strung out like you was. I think that you started suffering from your drugs because of what he was taking you through. Sometimes when we go through shit, we go towards something that's not good for us even more. If you got high just as a recreational, if you lose somebody dies, things like that, it'll make you get higher. So I think all that shit you went through with your ex-husband had you like that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I think, you know, you just probably trying to do the right thing, Wendy. So I'm not going to let everybody say, no, Wendy back on the super base again. I'm not going to let everybody say that. Even if you're high, I'm going to stick up for you. You know what I mean? And this was another very graphic, gruesome episode of Surviving P. Diddy.